Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're in a whole different setting. I am in my room actually just because I wanted to do something very different with you guys. So today we are going to talk about something that I feel like I mastered for myself and I want to help you guys. Being the psychology student that I am, I want to share this with you guys and hope that you guys can learn something and use it for your own personal life. I am like a psychotic planner. I love to plan. I plan everything. I've actually noticed that my days have become so much more productive. I have this view on my week and on my day, and it's like not like it's just passing me by and I'm like, oh, I still have to do this and I still have to make homework and I still have to do. I wanted to share that with you guys, so maybe you guys could have a more calm life like me. So as y'all know, it is already February and probably everyone in January had made their resolutions, and maybe yours was to be more productive in life. And I know it's February and it's a month later, but I think that it's good to have a reminder, even after January, that we're still busy with our New Year's resolutions. So for that reason, I want to share with you guys how I actually plan my life. So how I make sure that I plan everything to be more productive on a day-to-day basis. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a simple notebook. What I did on the first page, I wrote my goals. Now my 2017 goals are not the same as my monthly goals, which I will explain to you afterwards. My 2017 goals, I wrote on the first page and then I wrote it down. I am not creative, so I don't have all kinds of doodles and everything. If you are, all the power to you. I just can't do that. So I just wrote that and I made little checklists in case I would have more goals. Then I thought I have to make these more specific. You have to make everything SMART. It has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be acceptable, it has to be realistic, and it has to be based on some kind of time. So you have to set dates for yourself. So what I actually did in January is I divided the things that were very important to me, which is school, my health and my financial goals, so like personal, and then my social media goals. So that is actually YouTube and everything. So for school, I actually wrote down the things that I need to do to pass my semester, which will get me one step closer to my graduating college. As you can see, the things that I marked, like filled in fully, is the things I did, and the thing that has a cross on it is what I couldn't do. Which was also good that I wrote it down, because I noticed later that month that was totally not realistic to lose that much weight in 1 month. So now I can look back and adjust that goal. So before I go on with explaining this, I wanted to show you my planner. The simple planner from Target. Why I'm showing you this before I finish everything else is because if you do not want to use all different kinds of things, I would recommend buying this one, just because this already has what I actually wrote down. It'll tell you this, like it'll have this month, and then it even will write down your work goals, your personal goals, your health goals, and then financial goals, and then this is extra to write down. And then here, this is where I like to write down all the video ideas I get during the week. Usually I leave my notebook home and bring this around with me, so I have it written down in 2 places just in case I have time to work on something. I know what I need to do. Once you get to your weekly, you also see that you have to-do lists. So you have your to-do list, and then you have your to-call list, to-email list, and then to buy list. So what I usually do is when I'm at school or when I'm at work and something pops in my mind, I'll write it down here, and then when I get home, I'll write it down in this list. This is one of the last parts of the notebook where I write everything down that I need to do in February. This is just literally a checklist. You can also buy to-do lists and write it on there, but I figure I'd rather have it with all my goals as well, so I can keep looking back to my goals from the week or from the month and see like, okay, am I doing what I need to do to get to that point in life? So for instance, I said I wanted to graduate this year, so to do that, I needed to pass my semester, and then to do that, I write down the things I need to do to pass the semester. So I already explained to you guys how I use my planner. I do write everything down. Like I literally write down like if I'm going to see a friend, if I have to work, if I have to go to school, if I have appointments, I write everything down so I don't mess up. I check it every night and see if this is correct. So since I've decided to be more productive in life, every night before I go to bed, like 20 minutes, I use that time of 20 minutes to actually grab my planner and my notebook, and then this big planner to write down everything that changed that day. The first few times you do this, it'll be it'll take a lot longer. It will actually take 20 minutes. Now it takes me 5 minutes because everything else is of course written down in it. Why you do this is just repetition, repetition, repetition. You will be so into what you have to do, and you'll because you know what you're going to do the next few days, you're going to already be prepared. For me, I started going to the gym again, and because I write down that I'm going to go to the gym and I see that every night I check my planner, I am already mentally preparing myself for that next day, which makes it so much easier the next day to actually do all the tasks you need to do, because it's not a surprise, and you'll also know how much time you need. I grab everything together, I write down everything in the big planner first that changed for the next few weeks if I have new plans or new things. After that, I grab my notebook and write down any more tasks that I need to do that I haven't thought of yet. And then I actually sit and think about my next day. So I think, okay, what do I have to do? How much time do I need to achieve all of these things? How can I be the most productive that day? So what time do I need to wake up the next morning to be able to actually achieve as much as I can? You could kind of make a mental list, like the things that you have to do that day, and just like think, okay, this takes this long, this takes this long, and then think of things that you might do if you have time left. It feels so nice to be able to finish everything you have to do and actually have time to do the things that were optional. At least you can plan your day the night before. And these are probably things you've heard so many times, but believe me, it really, really works. And if you want to be more productive, just try it. So this way I know that I am ready for the next day. I have everything in order. I won't be stressed the next day. I sleep a lot better. Once I really go to bed, it's done. Like, I don't have anything on my mind. I don't have anything like, shoot, do I still have to do that? So anyway, like I said, here I just write out what I wrote in my little journal. I just write it more specific. Like there, I'll just write a deadline for school or something, and here I'll exactly then write down, like not right now because I don't have any class right now, but here then I would write exactly what chapter and stuff. So it's just somewhere where I can see it, and because this is so big, I just lay it down on my desk, and then I can just see it, and I'm like, okay, that's what I have to do. So again, if you are trying to get a grip on your life and want to be more productive with your days and to enjoy life more, just because you don't have to constantly be busy with thinking of what you still have to do, I really recommend you to try this out. They say it takes 21 days to actually learn a new habit, so I would challenge you to do it 21 days long and just see if you actually learn something from it. Or maybe you can make it your own. Maybe you don't need 3 planners like me, like you're a normal person and it's enough with 1. Or maybe you like to do it on your phone. Anything is possible. Keep them visual so you can like actually work towards them and achieve more, because you can achieve a lot more than you think. I hope the things that I told you was in any way useful. Please let me know if it was. I would love to hear if there's anything that you will take from this video. Any tips are welcome to me as well. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I really want to actually start making more videos like this on being more productive, on planning, on goal setting, and just being an adult altogether. So if you like these kind of videos, then please let me know by liking the video and giving me, you know, your thoughts and what you would like to see. I will make sure to do all of that as well then. So thank you so much for watching again, and I really hope you have a wonderful day, morning, evening, night, afternoon, or whatever you're having. I hope it's wonderful, and I will see you in my next video.